Alright guys, welcome back. In this video, I have something very special for you guys to see. It's actually a glitch that me and my buddies have been working on. This glitch is actually a barrier glitch. You're going to get behind a couch down in the cage area where zombies won't be able to get you. They'll actually be all piling up, and if your team sits in a proper place, they won't get attacked. The zombies almost pretty much don't even know they exist. But anyway, stay tuned. Keep watching ahead, and I will show you exactly what orientations you need to do, different angle positions, and how teammates might come in handy, plus a few tips and tricks along the way. Alright, starting out on round 1, the first thing you want to do, obviously, kill some zombies, get some points so you can get some weapons, so on and so forth. There is no real rush to doing this. You can get yourself set up, or you can get into it, get into this glitch right off the bat. Before, you don't even need the power on to do this. It's got a ton of advantages to it anyway, but your main priority is what you do need is you need the flinger. The faster you get the flinger and you get it set up and so on and so forth, you can get into that glitch sooner. Now I did have another video, it's on my channel, that does explain on how to get all the flinger pieces down there without having to turn on the power and go through the whole map. As you can see, I'm doing that trick right about now, where I will be dragging one piece at a time. I'm actually dragging 2 pieces in total down off the side of the map and down towards the flinger. Now, like I said, you will need the full flinger complete to be able to do this. Without the flinger, it is not possible. So go down here, you build the flinger, your first piece, and your second piece, third piece, fourth piece, so on and so forth. Get everything you need to do. Try not to go down or die in the process, obviously. And then once you have it built, you'll be ready for the next step. Okay, now I'm going to show you exactly how to get there and which way you need to take. Starting from the spawn, you want to go out the main door, and you can go in different directions depending on if you want to take your time or if you just want to get there quicker. You don't really need Jug, but it is up to you. The way we went was cheaper, and it was a lot quicker to get to. And you really had to spend no points for any doors. I think you had to spend, like, maybe 1,500 points. Jump across here, down to the cushions, and go through the big hole in the floor. Would be the first area you need to go through. Then you want to go down the elevator shaft, which will lead you into the AN-94. If you have the money, go ahead, pick it up. It is a nice gun. When you pack a punch it, you got plenty of ammo to use, and it's pretty strong. Going down this hallway, going around this turn, and into the booter room, through the booter room, I should say. And you're going to want to, when you jump across, you're not going to jump to the top level because you don't need to turn on the power necessarily right now. Yeah, I can wait till whenever you want to. Going down to the bottom level and going through this maze of cages. Now, like I said, you don't really need to stock up on weapons at this point in time. You don't even really need Jug if it is done correctly. But it is in the Sliquifier room is where the main glitch will happen, and you'll see in a few minutes. Okay, now the first thing you do is put down a flinger on this side of the wall. Now you want to make sure that when you're laying it down, it actually clips through the wall. And I'll show you in a second here, but you can see it right there. You see the flag sticking out. It's actually clipping through the wall. You want it to do that. It is part of the actual glitch. Basically, the first thing you want to do, it will land you into the chair when you hit the flinger correctly. Now, this will take a couple of tries to get correct. It all depends on, like I said, the orientation of you setting down the flinger. You want to make sure that it does clip through the wall, at least a part of it, so that when it's fully down, it can actually project you from the other side of the wall, which you'll see here in a minute. Alright, now to show you from like a top angle, you're basically going to want to come around to this side of the room, which is the connected room, and jump on the flinger that's sticking out through the side of the wall, and you should land in the chair. Now, the next thing we did is we placed down the flinger, but you got to make sure you place it correctly. If you place it incorrectly, it'll fling you out of the glitch and you have to start all over again. But if you place it correct, basically you want to keep it towards that couch. Aim it always towards the couch, because you're trying to get behind the couch to begin with. And as you see, it was placed on his head. But it did work out for our benefit anyway, so it doesn't even matter. What I think happens is it opens up a hole in the wall barrier, which allows you to pass through it. Now, to look at it from a different angle, it kind of helps a little bit more. As you can see, it's placed on his head. It has to go all the way down, and then it flings you. Now this can be very time consuming if you don't do it correctly, and if someone else jumps in front of you, it can also make it even more time consuming, because it does take a couple seconds for it to go back down into position. But once it flings you across, it'll fling you right through the wall, which I think it opens up a hole inside the actual wall barrier, which allows you to go pass through it like an entity. Now the last and final step is to place down the flinger. Place it down correctly, that is, because you don't. Because if, like I said, if it flings you outside of the glitch, you have to start all over again. So you want to make sure you get everything correct. Always pin it up into this corner if you're on this side of the wall, and when it flings you, if it flings you correctly, you should land right on the arm of the couch, and you'll be able to walk right in the back, right into the basket. And that's that glitch. It's what it does. It creates a barrier glitch and allows zombies to pile up in a certain area, which I will show you in a moment. But from an outside point of view, this is what it should look like. Then you'll know you have it absolutely correct. You have to be behind the couch the entire time. You can move around a little bit, but you are very restricted. Now, there is ways to pass through the wall, which I will show you in a minute. It still involves the trample steam. Now, to show you from a top view on the other side of the wall what it should look like in case you want to have someone watching to make sure it gets done correctly, or you're filming yourself, whatever it may be, it should fling you directly through the wall and onto the chair, onto the arm of the chair, or right in front of it, and then you just walk straight forward. Don't walk anywhere else, just walk straight forward, back. Now, the rest of your team is going to want to sit inside the kitchen on the other side of the wall, and if done correctly, all the zombies should walk over towards those cages and stay there the entire time. Now, behind the couch, if you lay down another flinger, it should automatically lay it above your head, which, if you jump into it, allows you to fling to the other side. You gotta kind of aim it towards the wall, which allows you to fling into the actual cages themselves. And being in these cages, you're still unable to get hit, and you can collect any drops. You can shoot the zombies. In the other spot, the only zombies you could shoot would be anything that would pass the couch. They'll be right in front of you, so you get the best accuracy in the world. If you need to up your accuracy, you can at least get some kills, so you're not just sitting there bored out of your mind. Also, to fling yourself back, you kind of just gotta angle the flinger and jump back in. You can't really move freely to get there. Now, you can move in this cage quite a bit, so basically you want to experiment the best you can. Now, just to show you, you can actually pick up drops. You can move forward outside of the cage, but I wouldn't move too far because you might be able to walk out of it. I'm not entirely too sure. Now, from the perspective behind the couch, like I said before, the only zombies you'll be able to hit are the ones that happen to walk past. And in later rounds, they start running, so hitting them might not be that easy. Now, if you notice, you can actually sit there and knife the zombies, and if you back off, you're totally invisible. They barely know you're there, and even when they do, all you have to do is walk so far away, like a couple feet away, and they'll keep going back to the target. Even the little creepy, stinky, whatever crawlers, the teleporting Nova crawlers, whatever the heck they are, even they get stuck in this. Now, there is one thing I must mention, though. You must put down a flinger or sit there and knife them, because they will die out rather quickly, actually. So, best bet is to place a flinger there, and you'll get a perk and a max ammo every time. This glitch is an amazing way to actually work up on your accuracy, your kills, because by the time you get to round 10, you're already at quite a few many kills. You're able to walk up and grab any perks without any problems, because they barely notice you. When they do, all you have to do is back off, and they're back towards the cages again. So it's easy pickings, in my opinion. Showing you again how close you can actually get to these guys, and they still don't even really notice you're there. They might turn around and swing, and that's about it. Now, here's an example just to show you how much of a pain it is to actually knife them. You can knife them, and they barely know you're there, but since they die out so quickly, because there must be some patch in them that if they get caught into a glitch, they just die out rapidly. So you really have to sit there and swing, and man, it really hurts your thumbs after a while. But if you do it correctly, you get the free perk and the free max ammo. Now, I do know you only get the 2,000 points if someone goes down. Now, it does take a while to knife them all, but it's worth it in the end. You need to either use the flinger or knife them, but you'll get your perk, you'll get your max ammo, and you'll be good to... Oh, I did forget to mention, there is one thing that is really bad and you should never do. Never open up this door, because once you open this door, automatically every zombie is able to see you. They will walk in that door and start attacking you. I get trapped in a corner almost. It basically ruins the whole glitch. So you want to keep that door closed the entire game. Don't even get close to it. Don't even press X near it. Don't even open it, because once you open it, the glitch is pretty much useless. Now the person still in the glitch is perfectly fine, but you on the other hand are not. Now, as long as you did all the steps correct and you keep this door closed, you can go on round after round after round, and you rack up a lot of points, so you're able to get awesome weapons. As long as you keep that door closed to the kitchen and your person is behind the couch or in the cages, you're set. You have nothing else to worry about, and that's it. But anyway, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. This is just something a little bit I wanted to show you guys. More glitches on the way. I actually have more videos I'm editing currently for glitching. Just trying to keep you guys updated on what's new, what's good. Anyway, hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, if you thought this was pretty cool. Subscribe if you want to see more. Like I said, I am working currently on more glitches and tricks, tips and tricks, Easter eggs, so on and so forth. So hit that subscribe button. And I want to give a shout out to my buddy Roog and Kingpin Royalty for helping me out with this video. And see you guys later. Peace!